First of all, mumetuita meeting sisi na wazazi wetu. Mkasema meeting ni ya 9 am. Number 1. Ulifika saa ngapi?
On August of 2023, this video of a jobless university graduate confronting Uasin Gishu political leaders started trending all over Twitter.
Ningependa kuambia waturudishe pesa zetu. We only want refunds and nothing more.
You see, Tarus was one of the hundreds of victims of the Finland Uasin Gishu scam, in which parents said that they had lost more than $5.8 million to the local Uasin Gishu government officials. The Finland and Canada education program, which was started by Governor Jonathan B., was meant to offer an opportunity for students from Uasin Gishu to pursue higher education in Finland and Canada, which are known for their quality education systems. Under the program, the county government of Uasin Gishu was to act as guarantors to students in an arrangement with foreign university and a local placement company, Max Global Limited. The parents deposited money into a trust fund account with the first successful 51 students leaving for Finland. Other batches of students followed for the University of Jyväskylä, Laurea University of Applied Sciences, and Lut University in subsequent months of 2021 and 2022. However, accommodation and tuition fees were paid for only one semester. The Kenyan students enrolled in universities in Finland since September 2021 faced expulsion from campuses and subsequent deportation. Finnish stakeholders had expected the tuition fees by Uasin Gishu County rather than the parents themselves.
You are very mean with the truth. Very mean. You will lie to us day in, day out. I don't know whether you have been sent by your bosses. We have had stories. I have had stories since I first paid my money, and I am tired of the stories. I am very tired of the stories. Hatukuweka hapo ndo wakuje tupigie story tunaweza pata online.
Now, all the parents wanted was their money back. They no longer trusted the county government to educate their children abroad. President William Ruto had asked the county government and the agents to refund the parents their money, but according to the parents, the leaders, Governor Jonathan B., Deputy Governor John Barorot, had chosen to ignore his directive, so they would be going back into strikes until their money was refunded.
Mimi nililipa 1,177,000.
Mimi nililipa pesa yangu 4,300,000.
Nimelipa 1,282,000.
Hakuna sababu tumeumia. Hata mimi nakuwa mgonjwa, nimeshuka na press, mwili wangu ilikuwa kubwa. Mtoto anasema mama nifanye nini? Nifanye nini? Na sina pesa ya kumpeleka shule. Nifanye nini? Na sina pesa ya kutoa pale pengine kusomesha mtoto.
Kutoka mwaka jana mimi nalipa watoto 3. Watoto metapika, mimi metapika. Mekonjeka sasa, hii pesa ningoje mpaka nikufe alafu nirudishe pesa yangu.
Tumeandika barua ya refund. Mimi kama msasi sitaki hiyo Finland, sitaki chochote.
Mimi naambia bwana Jelile, lipa pesa yangu.
Tena ambayo Parorot na Mandago na Governor Jelile walisema ni uongo, kwa sababu hakuna pesa yoyote ambayo sisi tumepata. Hii ni advert ya 24 mwezi wa 9 2021 na the Republic of Kenya County Government of Uasin Gishu. Ni wao ndio advertise wakarecruit wanafunzi and they were organizing for the all program.
Hii kesi imeletwa kila siku, tukienda mkutano county wanatuambia kesi iko under review na EACC. Mumefanya nini? Hatutaki story, nataka mjue mimi naitwa Masi Jebet. Nimelipa pesa. Jina yangu iko among hiyo bank statement ikionyesha kwamba tulideposit pesa. Hamwezi tuambia kila siku kwamba it is under review and it is 6 months down the line. People are depressed, people are sick. What are you doing about it? I have dreams, I have aspirations. Kuna mahali nataka kwenda kwa hii maisha. Na sasa msikae na faili yangu huko mkiangalia sijui pesa gani imefanyiwa nini na nani, na mnaogopa kuwa bring to book. Bring them to book. In the next generation I should be a mother. I don't have a job. I sell uji and I should have gone to Canada, and you are silent. Please do not be silent on this case. Bring them to book. Do not be cowed. You are a grown man. I am a young girl. I was not afraid to tell them the truth. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to lose your life if you are doing the right thing.
William Samoe, you said no one is above the law. And we know the truth. Mwenye alikuwa anafungua hii account, it is Jackson Mandago, our able senator. And the trustees, so far so good, kuna trustee yuko Kenya. How come si kesi ilikuwa EACC na trustee mmoja so far alienda na familia yake outside the Kenya? That doesn't make sense. Let me say this to my able president. Your motherland is rotten. Your motherland is rotten. The way Mandago talks last time to our parent, he said he will remain to be a senator. Watu wake wako online to threaten the victims. I am the one who added the victim to the groups. Lakini watu wa Jonathan B bloggers muko kuteta na kusema we cannot do maandamano in Uasin Gishu because here is the motherland of the president. How can you say that and yet our parents and the victims, they are killed by depression?
The Finland scam was definitely a blow to many parents and students who believed in the education system. But not long after Mercy Tarus' video broke the internet, a new video was surfacing, a more tragic and heartbreaking one. Robert Gitoho, now the late Robert Gitoho, was a 28-year-old engineer who graduated in 2021 from the University of Eldoret with a degree in mechanical engineering. According to Ahmed Miraj, a fellow student, Gitoho and he joined Eldoret University in 2014, but they did not graduate until 2021, 7 years later. Robert's family and friends said that he suffered from depression because he failed to secure a job with his mechanical engineering degree, and with the rising cost of living, trying to survive seemed futile. On that fateful day when he set himself ablaze in broad daylight, in the middle of a crowded town, life had ceased to make meaning for him. He had come to the sad realization that his whole life had been a lie, and now all hope seemed lost. And while Robert Gitoho's story is sad, his is not the only case of study hard to graduate gone bad. There are countless others just like him. People who studied so hard that they attained desirable grades. They gave their whole lives to school, education and the system.
Unemployment among the youth is a common problem in Kenya.
They go to universities, they have dreams to be employed, and they also have ambitions to achieve. But what is the reality?
A situation that has left many graduates without jobs, even after families spent fortunes educating their children in the hope that they will have a better future.
And it is only when they reach the finish line, when they've graduated with honors and they enter the job market, that they realize,
oh, mnasema mambo ya job.
it was never worth half the effort they put in.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua says,
I've told you, we want to be, I'm an honest man. I'm an honest man. I don't want to sit here and lie to you that we have jobs for you.
The Deputy President told graduates that they are stepping out of class to no jobs and called on them to join hands with the government to create jobs.
is an engineering graduate from the University of Nairobi and a first-class honors graduate at that.
Bill Clinton Muigai, another engineering graduate, threatened to burn his papers after enduring countless rejections whenever he tried to get a job.
After applying like a month ago, I got a rejection at the beginning of last week. So I was like, if you have been applying for jobs both abroad and here, so I mean, why should I apply no anymore?
Now, he's depressed and stresses that his degree is worthless, another product of the system.
I was falling into depression, especially in my third and fourth year. I was falling really hard into depression. But thanks to God, I finished successfully and I got my first class honor.
And Bill is not the only graduate in such a situation. The Ministry of Education estimates that about 50,000 graduates are pumped out of both public and private universities every year. And out of those, up to 40% are jobless. That means that in every 10 graduates, at least 4 are unemployed.
My fears leading towards my graduation were me not getting the type of job that I truly deserve.
That's Kevin Ochieng. He's a straight A student and a first-class degree owner, but he's been jobless for a while now.
Most of these jobs are on connection basis.
I think our traditional type of education system kind of prepared people like go to school, get good grades, and then thereafter you find an office job.
I think what the problem is that we are not exposed, or most graduates are not exposed rather, or they could also just be scared to put themselves out there.
But that has really changed, so there are very many youth out there, maybe around maybe 80% who are home. They went up to high school and others have gone up to the university, but they have no skill that they can be able to go and sell for them to get employed.
Where will you go? Are you going to join the list of unemployed graduates? Or do you have connections and are sure that once you finish your worthless degree, you're going to get a job? Who knows? Only you do.
It is very scary to walk into a room where you know no one. It is scary to start anything new.
It is often said that you must have experience, even when you are a first-time job seeker. Where will you get the experience when you have not been given an opportunity to work?
The job market is changing as fast as the technology. In the meantime, what can young people do to catch up?
What responsibility do we have? I guess that's what I'm trying to understand as young people in creating environments of job environments for ourselves.
So as we're looking at the future of employment in terms of the fourth industrial revolution even, it is good for you to insert yourself where that evolution is happening, which is in tech.